Okie doke. There you go, Angela.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm so excited to have you here tonight. My name is Angela Moore. I am your host, all the way from Mississippi. I have been successfully working my business for over 20 years. And oh my goodness, so we have a lineup for you tonight. Well, let me tell you how this is going to work. First of all, we want you to comment a lot. Yes, comment a lot. And right now, for the guests, we want you to comment your complete name and who invited you. Who is your consultant? Be sure to go ahead and do that right now. And second of all, we want you to go ahead and grab you some paper and pen because you surely are going to want to take notes along the way, things that might resonate with you or question you might have. So when it's time for you to make a comment or ask a question, you already be prepared to know what it is. You can just jot it in there and we'll be able to address that for you. We're so excited to do that. And right now, we're going to just turn it over to Meva. And so we can meet every single person right now. Over to you, Melva.
Okie dokie. I am excited. My name is Melva and I hail out of Lake Worth Beach, Florida. I am truly excited to be running my Mary Kay business now for just over 25 plus years. And as we go along, I'm going to be your girl who's going to be giving away some gifts and seeing who's out there and sharing your comments across the feed. Again, I'm Melva. Turn this over to Denise.
Hello, everyone. My name is Denise Farrell. I've been building my Mary Kay career for over 18 years. I love this business. And I know that you probably have some burning questions in your heart and in your mind that you want us to answer. And I can't wait to see who the next leaders are that will emerge from this call tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Denise. Well, guess what? It's time to meet you, really. We want you to tell us a little about you. And so if you would just go ahead and just jot that in the chat box for us and just let us know who you are and just a little bit about whatever you want us to know. You tell us that because, we know no one wants to stay stagnant. Tell us what do you want your future to look like? And as you are doing that, we're going to just tell you just a little bit about what we want our future to look like, right? And also a little bit more about ourselves. And I'm going to start with Superbad, my girlfriend all the way from Florida, Neva.
Okay, awesome. Well, I am excited to share that all of us, as you said, Angela, that nobody wants to stay in the same position all the time. And so for me, what do I want my life to look like in another 10 or so years is having the ability to be able to empower women to a whole different level, working with women and sharing with them how to get past the things that normally stops us. As women, we all want the same thing over and over again, no matter which angle we turn it, that's what we want. And so I want to be a vehicle to be able to assist women in creating that.
Wow. That's so awesome, Melva. And Denise, what about you, girl?
Okay, so the future I see, especially for me and my husband, is one of freedom with the ability to create a large, steady, permanent income and to live off the interest of our investments. In addition to traveling, living in a different country every single quarter, having fun, building relationships, and developing leaders for this Mary Kay career along the way in those countries. That's what I think about all the time.
Wow. I mean, you're such a visionary, Denise. That is so awesome and so wonderful to hang out with you, girl. And for me, guys, when I started, I had, my children were small, 2 and 4 to be exact, and now they're 28 and 30. And so the future for me, one of the things that I always wanted was to be out on a huge plot of land and have a community with my children and their children's. How about that? And their children. So I'm excited about that, to have a little community where I drive in, one on the right and one on the left, and to be able to be truly debt free again, right? Before this surgery, I was like, whoa, this feels really good. But after that surgery, $251,000 deep, I thought, oh my goodness. But you know what? I know is nothing that I can do when I put my heart and my mind to it, and I'm already chipping it away. So God is so good, and I'm so grateful. And so that's what it is for me, to be able to be a part of an amazing business opportunity where not only I can be a blessing to others, and be a part of other women's destiny, to show them what it is and how they can create backup plans for themselves, and to be able to have a huge vision and to be able to live it. And you know, guys, it's not so much the destination. No, it's the journey along the way. So tonight, as we talk, you're gonna get a chance to feel our experience and what it really means, like, to really be a part of a sisterhood, to be a part of something so bigger and greater than you, right? And women of faith. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And so right now, I just want to just pose this question to the guests out there. If we only had about 5 minutes to share with you, what would you like to know the most? As we talk about this amazing opportunity, what is it for you? You came out here as a guest of your consultant. Yes, you came out here to help her with her training. She told you she's moved up into leadership and she needs you. And you know what? You women of integrity, people of integrity, you did that. But you know what? I do know that people do what's in it for them. So what is it for you? What do you want to know? I want you to go ahead and just type that right quickly in the chat so we can be able to address that. And between the three of us, we have over 60 years of experience here waiting to answer any questions you might have. Okay. And so we're going to just talk a little bit about some reasons why women start this amazing business. And Denise, I know, for you shared with me how the money you earn in your Mary Kay business really made a difference. Tell me a little bit more about that.
I desired to be financially free. I've always desired that. And I'll never forget the first party that Melva held for me. She drove from New York to do the party for me. And she sold $500 in 2 hours. And I was able to observe making $250 in profits in 2 hours. And I thought, wow, half of that 500 is mine. And you know what? And I was in Pennsylvania. For those of you who don't know, I still live in Pennsylvania. And, I thought if I could just do a little bit more of those parties, I could possibly become financially free. And that was all she said. She just taught me one time, physically, how to do the party. And I kept doing party after party. And you know what? God was so good because she mentored me over the phone, and we were able to build a large group of consultants in Pennsylvania. I earned a lot of cash doing that, but I also gained a lot of peace. I didn't have to worry about whether my employer was going to give me a promotion or a raise, because I now had the control. So, I must say that made a big difference for me. And, Melva, you were talking about some of the, Melva, you're talking about some of the automobiles that you've earned in Mary Kay. And tell everybody about that, because I love hearing you share about earning your first car and all that stuff.
That is exciting. I think one of the most tangible things, because when you're doing this business, it's always the people who think of the influencers who say to you, do you want to do that? Sure, you want to do that. But when you earn the car, it is a trophy on wheels, and it speaks volumes. It literally tells that the Mary Kay opportunity is relevant, and not only that, but you have the ability to truly succeed. So the car meant that for me. It was the tool, a trophy on wheel per se. I want to let you know that when I earned my very first car, I did not go pick it up at all. So I asked my director to pick it up, because I was in Mary Kay selling the product, sharing the product and sharing the opportunity and enjoying that. I was making income from that. So when I thought of the car, it was like, okay. And when I earned it, I said, okay, you go pick it up for me, please. I did not go. So my sales director picked up my car and drove it. I lived in an apartment building at that time, drove it downstairs and called me. And I remember sitting in this car and just crying. I couldn't drive it because I knew that, oh my goodness, somebody had entrusted me to give me an opportunity to earn this car and have it to drive. And I just quickly want to say, over the years, I've seen so many people earn cars in my unit in Mary Kay. And I am tickled pink right now to think of one scenario with Catherine E. Mara, who earned her car, and we went to pick it up, and I watched her jump in the trunk, pop the trunk open, flew it in the top and sat in there and take a picture like this. And my heart was warmed because you know what? I realized that here again was another woman who had captured this dream and was running with it. Love the cars.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome. You know what, Mel, that's so powerful that you're saying that about the cars, because for me, I was able to put like money for college education for the money that I saved by having that car and not having a car note. So it's pretty amazing. And being recognized, guys. Oh my goodness. When we work a 9 to 5 with corporate America, we're recognized for when we make a mistake.
Hey.
Always when we make a mistake, not when we do good. We're expected to do good. But one thing I love about the Mary Kay business, and with me coming in shy and introverted, was the ability to be recognized for every little thing I did that was to encourage me to do more, to even better. And so the recognition is amazing. In Mary Kay, we recognize you guys, everything you do with prizes, vacations, diamonds, and so much more, just to be recognized and appreciated. Do you not know appreciation goes so far, doesn't it? It makes such a big difference. And it lets you know that you're valued and you're needed. Right. And so it's been just amazing. And, Melba, I love the fact to know that you are a boss babe, and you are so humble with it. And no one would never know you're a boss babe just by being around you because of your warm personality. Tell us, what does that mean for you to be a boss babe?
Okay. Mary Kay's boss babes are a whole different scenario from corporate, because I've worked in that scenario, and then you had to feel that you needed to operate a certain way. But the great thing about Mary Kay, having been an entrepreneur, owning your own business, and having the ability to be able to decide how much you want to make, when you want to make it, and how, by what means you want to make it. And that is truly powerful. And one of the things I can recall is being in a position where you're closing for a home and need much more than was indicated prior to. And being a boss babe allow you to be able to say, hey, I can do this, this, and this to be able to accumulate that funds. I remember being at a meeting one night and somebody came to me and said, I'm closing tomorrow, and literally needed to be able to get some funds juggled. And because of the Mary Kay opportunity, we were able to say, hey, thousands of dollars in a check because of this opportunity. That is truly powerful.
Wow.
The thing I want to tie that in with is the ability to be able to put our faith first.
Yes.
And put our family after our faith, and then put our opportunity. I like to call this an opportunity after that, because you're able to get up in the mornings. Prior to Mary Kay, if I may say this, I remember knowing that, yes, we serve a higher power and we need to be able to do that. But coming to Mary Kay, I remember having a group of people with me, consultants with me in my home, and we were praying about our goals and our dreams. And one of our consultants said, I have never prayed before. And I remember when she said these words, this is the day that the Lord has made, I will rejoice and be glad in it. And that was empowering. And it has allowed me to understand the value of our relationship, with our spiritual self in the process. And Mary Kay knew that. And she said, I remember an interview she held, Angela and Denise, that she was asked, so Mary Kay, do you think you're just using God? And she said, I certainly hope not. I certainly hope that God is using me. And as entrepreneurs, as boss babes or girl boss, our goal is to be able to allow ourselves to be used to serve someone else. And that's powerful as a Mary Kay boss babe.
Yes. Oh, I just love hearing you talk about that. That's so amazing. Yes, it is. Just to have that freedom and flexibility, it goes such a long way. And definitely when you can put your faith first and get everything straight. It's been once said that when you put your life in this order, faith, family, and career, somehow everything tends to work out. It just works out. It absolutely does. So it's amazing. Melba, I'm going to, I know you have some feed that you want to talk a little bit about, so I'm going to turn it over to you.
Absolutely. First off, we want to welcome Rue Davis. Says, good afternoon. I'm a guest of Angela Moore. Beautiful accents, ladies. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay. And then, of course, we have Sabrina Houston. Hello, beautiful ladies. Then we also have Elizabeth Wilson. Good evening, everyone. It's great to have you guys. Thank you for your comments.
Thank you so much. And Melba, as you was talking, it just brought to my mind about how we are able to have freedom to advance at our own pace. No one can hold us back. And so therefore we have no quotas, but the quotas are the goals that we set for ourselves. And so as we're able to have that opportunity to advance whenever we want to, everything is set out there for you. It's nothing that you want in Mary Kay that you don't already know what it takes to get there. And I love that. I love that it's written down. I've always been one of those kind of people in the past, kind of doubting, like, sure, it works like that. Sure, I can do that. But when I can read it and I can see step by step by step by step what to do, so that means I can advance anytime I want to. I don't have to wait for somebody to die, retire, move on, Melba, for me to move up. I don't. In the corporate America, I remember that if I wanted to move up, somebody had to literally retire, resign, or die. Oh my goodness.
So sad, huh?
And then you feel guilty for wanting to move up, right?
Yeah, it comes with a whole lot of
in Mary Kay. I know, guys, not in Mary Kay. You get to advance at your own pace, and I love that. And also the tax advantages. I came into this business because my self-esteem was low, and I wanted to build my develop personally, but also I needed some tax advantages. Good Lord, I was paying major taxes every year, being married with 2 kids. Can you imagine? I do remember being in Mary Kay my first year, guys, and I got a $4 refund. Oh my goodness! But get this. Prior to that, I was paying $3,500 to $2,500, in that range between $2,500 to $3,500 every year. And then I'm sure the guests can identify. You get that amount, and you get a payment plan with the government. You pay a little bit along the way, but before you can get another payment plan, you got to pay that one off. So I had to borrow, pay that one off to get a new. Right. But can you get excited to know with me that I have not had a tax debt since I've been in the business? I've been getting like a refund. Oh my gosh, so excited. This is the best business to have because you have so many tax advantages. That way, when my kids are grown and gone, not a problem. I get to keep more for myself. Absolutely. So it has been truly amazing. And so the tax benefits, the advancement opportunities has been truly over the top. And Denise, I remember you telling me you was a little shy and introverted. You're such a powerful woman of faith. And tell us how your personal growth just developed since you've been in this business.
My personal growth, people probably remember me as a consultant I've grown as a woman in this business. Let's just put it like that. And as a businesswoman, I learned that I was like an onion, and I cried every time you peeled a layer off me. But it wasn't, I used to be the crybaby, but it wasn't that I was weak. It was that I made a new determination that I was going to win, no matter what what life threw at me or what the business threw at me. And I decided that nothing could stop me. And what I love most too in the personal development part was that even though I was growing and I was peeling that onion, I was around women who were doing better than me at the time. And I knew that good competition was great. So that iron sharpened iron, and I knew I could be as good as them or better than them, even if I had to cry my way through it. Okay? And look at me now.
Oh my God.
I think one of the things with growing, we must be assured that as we're moving up the career path, in order to be able to create something greater for any of our lives, regardless of where you are or what field you're in, you'll have to become a different person to get to a different level, a different person in the way you think, in the way you act. And sometimes we don't want to leave that behind because it's comfortable. And if it's comfortable and we want to stay there, then we're going to wrestle our way to stay comfortable. But the great and wonderful thing about all of us is that we were also open to learning and growing. And we love healthy competition because it helps us to become better. We know that around us, when everybody else is growing, it's a sure sign that we all will grow. Yes. Because the energy of growth is around us. Angela, I'll turn it back over to you. I was excited by hearing.
No, that's exciting because, Melba just made me think about.
I wanted to talk about limiting beliefs. I forgot. I got to put away some old limiting beliefs.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
in the process of growing in that healthy competition, I got to put away old limiting beliefs. And Angela, I'm telling you, man, I'm excited about me now more than ever. But turn it back over to you.
I know, but you know what? It's just amazing how we feel so much better. The inner peace, Denise, is what you're talking about. It's amazing. It's amazing. It makes us just want better, do better, and take the lid off of it, right? It's so awesome. And so I'm just truly, truly excited about all of this business it has offered me and the women that God has blessed me to come in contact with. Because, you know, ladies, all of us, we are throwing out a lifeline for lots of people. And because we said yes, regardless of what other people thought about us, didn't believe in us, thought that we couldn't do it. We said yes, and we held on to our faith and let God lead and guide us because we said yes. Do you not know that we all have so many other people's destinies attached to it?
That's right. That's right.
And so yes, same as it is with you. As you say yes to this amazing opportunity, as you step out of your comfort zone, and Melvin just talked about, to dare to do something bigger and grander, you have so many other people's destinies attached to it. And do know, ladies, you're not on this call tonight. You're not on this training tonight by happenstance. No, you were divinely appointed to be a part of this amazing career chat tonight. You, absolutely. Yeah, we believe that with everything that's in me. You're here. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to take time out of your schedule to be here with us. And Lord, are we so grateful. We're thankful. I know your consultants are grateful. So this is what I want to ask you guys. Of everything you heard, quickly go ahead and enter in the chat right down there. Which of these benefits really appeal to you? What have you heard tonight that has resonated with you, that really appealed to you? And you're thinking, I didn't think about it like that. But yeah, I could do that, because you do realize as long as you work for someone else, you are working for someone else. Got it? So it's nothing like being able to create some financial independence for yourself. So think about it. Go ahead and chat in there right quick, because you know the more you chat, you see Mev over there, that boss girl, boss man. He is going to be giving away some beautiful gifts. You do not want to miss having your name.
That, do you?
Absolutely.
So we're going to go ahead and share the perspective with you through video. While you're kind of keying your comments in, I'll do that for Angela.
The last few minutes of all my skincare parties just to share a little bit more about what I do as American Beauty Consultant. I'm going to jump right in. The first letter is the letter M. And M in American business stands for money. Who doesn't do that? We like that word, right? Exactly. Well, I have to say, it's usually the number one reason that people would start a Mary Kay business is they're looking for a little bit extra money or maybe a lot. And that's exactly what we have the opportunity to do. A Mary Kay Beauty Consultant can make up to a 50% profit on the items that she sells. Mary Kay Beauty Consultants enjoy a 50% discount on our own products.
Oh, wow. Discount.
So that allows us the opportunity to make some money and to save some money. And a penny saved is a penny earned, right? Yes. And because we don't have any quotas, so let's move on to the next letter. This might be one that you don't expect, but the letter R stands for recognition.
Oh, okay.
We have the opportunity to earn small prizes, big prizes, and on top of the really fabulous prizes I've had the opportunity to earn over the last few years, I also just love that tangible feeling of, wow, I did a great job. As you're working towards your goals, you do move on. The next letter is the letter S. Anybody here want to take a guess at what S might stand for?
Skincare?
Skincare's a great guess. You got skincare on the brain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, when it comes to our Mary Kay opportunity, S actually stands for self-confidence.
Oh,
Okay, this one is a beautiful one. It is so valuable. I have to say, I've grown so much as a person. And although I am the same Jamie that I was 5 years ago when I started, I'm just a more confident version. It's changed the way I view myself and the way I viewed others. And because
I like that.
Okay, so let's move on to the next letter. It's the letter C. I bet one of you guys could guess what this stands for.
I'm thinking Cadillac.
Oh,
good
Cadillac.
one. That's a good one.
So close. Oh my God. Did you guys see my pink Cadillac in the driveway?
Yes.
It's pretty cute, is it not? It's pretty cute. Well, you are so close. The word I was looking for is cars. Okay. So it sounds like you're familiar. Cars are kind of a thing in Mary Kay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you guys know that not all Mary Kay career cars are pink?
No, I didn't realize that.
Most people don't, but they're not. As a matter of fact, the first career car that I got the opportunity to drive was in college, and it was a beautiful Chevy Cruze, brand new. So I love the opportunity that we do have to be able to drive a Mary Kay car. Definitely signed my beauty consultant agreement. This was not on my radar. I was just expecting to sell some foundations for my mom, some hand cream to my grandma, make a few extra bucks, go to the mall. And that's what Mary Kay was going to do for me. But the more I worked on my goals, I realized that I was interested in moving up our career path and building my team. And when that day came, I didn't have to wait on anybody to tell me, okay, you've been here long enough, you're good enough, you're smart enough, you're allowed to move up the career path. Not at all. We can move at our own pace. You can go as fast as you want. You can go as slow as you want. But I loved that I had that equal opportunity regardless of the amount of education that I had or my age or how much experience I had. And that really ties into why Mary Kay Ash started this company in the first place in 1963. She had a vision of having an opportunity for women to be able to make the money that their family needs based on her work ethic, not on her education or her credentials.
No idea. Part of that. I know. It really is amazing.
All right, ladies, last letter. The last letter we're looking for is the letter B, and this is the fun one. It stands for Boss Babe. Okay.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
It's the simple freedom of being able to be an entrepreneur, to be the boss. So much fun, right? To be able to pick it up and put it down as I please. For other women, it's the ability to be able to work their Mary Kay business around their home life and their children, or maybe their fast-paced career. It's the ability to just sprinkle it in as you want to and to really call the shots in your business. How much do I want to do? How fast do I want to go? What are my goals? And it's totally up to you. That sounds good. We reached the end of Mrs. Cat. Did you guys learn some new things?
Yeah,
Good. I'm so glad. I hope that you got to think a new thought about what it means to be a
Great.
Mary
I love it. So good.
Wow.
You're trying to find us. Okay, so Angela is going to be asking you a question, but we're going to pull a winner from the feed because we want to give away something, right? We're givers. Denise, if you could read that for me, it says, what's the
step I need to take to earn more money, please?
Okay, and that's from Tehran. So Tehran, you asked an answer. We're going to go ahead and answer that. Our host, of course, is going to delve into that. But I want to open the first winning envelope for Tehran. Okay, we need to open that. And so she earns a bracelet.
Wow.
Thank you. So Tehran, we're excited. Please make a note. Let us know who invited you, and so they can send us the information. We can mail your special gift to you. Congratulations. Turn it back over to our host.
Okay, absolutely. No, I asked earlier before we did the little clip, which everything that we talked about, what appealed to you the most? And so we saw that Tehran asked, what's the first step need to be taken? And so before I answer that and just to blend it all in together, I'm going to ask Melva if she would just tell us about the different types of consultants, and that will kind of blend that question right on in there. What step you need to take to make more money? It will just blend it right in, so it can tell you different ways or the different types of consultant you can be. Melva, if you would take that away.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so very much, Angela. So there are three different kinds of consultants that starts the Mary Kay business, or that we get to work with, that we joyfully get to work with. And one of those consultants, when they originally came into Mary Kay, they just wanted to be a savvy shopper. Love the product, enjoyed using it, love to give it as gifts to their friends. And so they started their Mary Kay business to have the buying power, the ability to buy the products that they love at the cost they want to and enjoy it. And then, of course, we have the consultant who came in because she wanted to make some extra money. Right now in this economy, we call it the gig economy, where everybody's looking for something extra to fill in the blanks. So we have consultants who are here because they're just looking for something extra. They love the product and they can share it with their friends and their family members and create income from that. And then, of course, there is what we consider the boss babe. She loves the product. She wants to have her products. Yes, she wants the extra income, but she wants so much more.
Right.
She probably want a car. She want a home. She want to be able to save for a college education for children. She probably is saving for an aged parent living with her. Those scenarios, a second home, her dream car. those kinds of things. So you have that kind of a consultant. Based on the kind of consultant that you're wanting to become, you'll tailor your activities to be able to decide on your income. I like to say, what is your pay scale? What pay scale are you looking for? So creating income in Mary Kay is based on your very own pay scale. I want to know literally that I can make 10,000 or greater every single month. Some people, that's not their goal, and that is perfectly okay. An extra $200 a week is fine with them. So depending on your desire, you can create a scenario to support that. How do you do that? In answering Teron's question. We do share a product, so we do get 50%. We get, half of what we sell is ours. Get excited. And then the bonuses that come alongside that. And then you also have income from helping others to be successful. We can talk of many different incomes in here. My highest check in Mary Kay in 1 month has been in excess of $31,000 in 1 month, helping others to grow and develop and bringing out the best in them. So that's another avenue of income. And then, of course, I could go on and on. So we're going to say to you, you're here at the right time. Get ready. Decide what you want to do with your money. We'll show you how to make it.
Yes.
Turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Melvin. Melvin, let me just ask you, which one of those consultants are you?
Oh, right now, I'm truly a boss, babe. I want to have it all. I have big goals and dreams. And you know what, Angela and Denise, what I have found is that the bigger your goal, the better you're able to help others. Because if your goal is too small, people's goal around you cannot fit inside that goal. So if you have a tiny goal, and somebody comes and wants a home and wants the land behind a compound, one of my consultants would say, want your compound, and your goal is just to, make an extra $50 or so, then helping her get a compound is going to be a little challenging, don't you think?
Wow.
To switch that mindset.
Yeah, I love that. Melvin, in a nutshell, you're saying we need to raise up so we can give others the ability to rise. Absolutely.
That's right.
That is so cool. That is so cool. And you know what, Denise, I want to ask you, Denise, as you get ready to tell us what it takes to really start this business. What did you choose to do with the extra Mary Kay income that you made? What was it for you? And guys, and guests on the call, as you are listening, and to Denise, reply to that. Tell us, what will you do with the extra Mary Kay money that you're going to earn? What would it be for you? What are you going to use it for? Denise, take it away.
You know what? I use that to become financially free. That was my ultimate goal when I started Mary Kay, and also to invest. I like making money while I sleep. It feels good.
Wow. That's awesome. It's pretty powerful, Denise. Denise, why don't you go ahead and take it away and tell us what it takes to start a Mary Kay business? I see you got it all locked on, girl.
I really thought about this question. And typically when people hear about starting a business, I know I was talking to my brother today, and they're talking about $500,000 to $1 million just to start a business. Some of them are thinking, they may have to rent a store and pay $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month just for the storefront. Not to mention, they may have to stay in that store for 12 hours or more. Or if they cannot, they have to hire someone to stay there. Mary Kay is different. You work from your home, you work virtually. So you have 3 choices. And I want you to grab your pen and paper right now so you can write the 3 choices you have. You have the $30 eStart, and that gives you access to a website and the ability to process credit cards for 1 year. That's your eStart. The next step is the $100 starter kit, the complete starter kit. And that starter kit, ladies and gentlemen, is a complete starter kit. It's full of samples and full-size products for you to demonstrate. And then, of course, there are some people on this call who will want it all. They will want the eStart for $30, and they will want the $100 starter kit so that they can be on their way to not only demonstrate the product, and they will also have an opportunity to work virtually. All right. So now the next thing is, with the package, in order to activate the packages and activate these benefits, you make, first of all, you make half of what you sell. Yeah, I want you to remember this. In order to activate this, you would want to invest $225 or more. That will give you about $450 worth of products. So I'm going to show you right now. This is typically what I carry my products around in this proper roll-up bag. And typically this is what I will use. You know, my husband has his own products, but this is my skincare for morning and night. Cleanser, moisturizer, day cream, night cream. This is my charcoal mask. I do this once a week. My microdermabrasion to make my skin glow like it does, twice a week. I do my CC cream, my lip gloss, my mascara in here. And of course, with all the washing of the hands we do now, I've always done satin hands, and I do satin lips. I keep that by my bedside. Would you believe, ladies, that this, everything in here is worth $450? This is what I use on a weekly and a daily basis. All right. So there are those of you here who are like a savvy shopper, who are like, oh, I'll take this and I'll go. But then there are other women who want more. They want the homes, they want the freedom, they want the cars, and they're willing to not only be teachable, coachable, and trainable, but they're willing to, you know, have to invest a little more time to create the life that they desire. All right, and cultivate the life they desire. They want to double their money based upon their efforts. So of course, you can start higher, at a higher level, a richer level, and you can have a full store, just like if you were to go to a store. You'd have almost everything people would want, and you create cash and profits every day. This is who we look for. We typically look for people who have love in their heart. We look for people who have integrity. You must do what you say you're going to do. We look for people who are decision makers. And we look for people who have a bigger dream to have more than what they have right now.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm going to turn this over to Angela, and so that you can rate yourself and see where you are.
Yes. Wow. Thank you so much, Denise. Well said. Well said. Oh my goodness. You know, because we do want to keep looking good, right? And it's all about the age of self-care. And so when you're taking care of yourself, not only do you look better, guys, but we feel better, don't we? Absolutely. Absolutely. And so I just want to ask you guys, I want to ask everybody on the call, all of the guests, if you would rate this amazing opportunity for you on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being that I want to remain a savvy shopper and, help prosper my consultant and just be a happy shopper. And 5 meaning that, you know what, I'm going to do this. I can see me being a blessing, it being a blessing to me, but not only to me, I know lots of women who need a backup plan. And by me being a part of this, I can extend a lifeline to them. I'm in. Let me know what I need to do right now. And we're going to tell you what you need to do right now. But I'm going to tell you right now, guys, no 3s. That's a little chicken answer. No chickens in the house, right? So go ahead and comment right now. Go ahead and comment right now. And Melba, I'm just going to ask you while they're commenting, if you would just go ahead and share with our guests the very next step before we close this out.
Okay, right. I'll pull you a feed quickly that just showed up so you can have that Facebook user. This has the wrong address, but I'm on. I guess in Facebook, they're not able to write their name. They can write it, but they didn't get the opportunity to do so. So we're going to give you guys. Sounds good. That's Teron Samuels wanting to and having the answer to her question. And then, of course, we're just going to kick these in because we want to recognize you. That's what we do best.
Yes.
And then, of course, we have Teron again. William Sebro, it's great to have you on, William. So let's go back to what do you do now from here? Okay, so what you will do at this point, for those of you who make a decision that, hey, you know what, I would absolutely love to at least try this business opportunity and bring myself in extra cash or whatever it is that you are personally looking for. You'll go ahead and text your email address to your consultant right now, your email address, your phone number. So again, your email address, your phone number, and your full name. And she will be able to send you a link to have you get your business started. I'll tell you that she will recommend you to Mary Kay as well as her sales director if she's not a sales director. So you'll be recommended by three people,
Wow.
literally, to be a consultant after they speak with you. So again, you want to go ahead and send your phone number, your name, as you liked your legal name, and of course, you want to make sure you send your phone number. Thank you so much. I'm going to turn this right back over to Angela.
Thank you, Melva. Just that simple, guys. You got it. Melva just told you what all you need to do. So make sure you are sending it out right now. I gotta know your fingers are working and you're texting on that phone right now because your consultant want to hear from you. And you know what? She would love to work with you. The question is would you like to work with her and empower yourself and others, right? And so, guys, I just want to thank you so much. Thank all of you so much for being here tonight. We know you could have been anywhere. And so now you have your next step. You know what to do, and you know what you have chosen, and you know what it is meant for you to be on the call. So we thank you so much. And, of course, your name is going in the drawing for a beautiful, beautiful gift as well.
Going in the drawing for this bag. Thank you very much.
Michael, Melva, tell us about it.
Okay, so all of you who are on, Angela asked you on a scale of 1 to 5 where you fell. We want to make sure that you go ahead and put that in the feed and follow through with your consultant so that you could go in the drawing for a quarterly prize. And this month is this red hot Michael Kors, Mary Kay, Michael Kors bag, just for you. Pebbled leather, really gorgeous. Several compartments in there. And if you notice the cute little design on the front, that V meaning your victorious victory.
Oh, beautiful.
We all have to start from a place of victory in life. You're right. We can't start from a place of any other place, but from a place of victory.
Absolutely.
Okay, so,
thank you.
For those also, I'll make a quick announcement. Angela, those of you who are on as guests and become a consultant, know that coming this Saturday at 3 o'clock, you have your very first opportunity to have your customers join one of our absolutely amazing powerhouse opportunity for you to market your products in what we're calling National Area Pink Day at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Right on YouTube, you will get the link from your consultant, or by then you'll be a consultant and your director will send you the link. How about that? Okay, so I just wanted to throw that in. And Angela, we do have another comment coming in. I'll turn it right back over to you after and run the final clip. So last comment came in from Miss Wilson. Boss baby, of course. That's what I want to be. I like that. Okay, what a way to end the feed.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, thank you so much for reminding us, Melva, of our virtual event that's going to be Saturday. And again, guys, that is 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mark your calendar. That's an event that you definitely want to be a part of. You don't want to miss. You want to have your friends out there as well. And as you become a consultant tonight, have your guest on there as well. But you yourself, you don't want to miss it because there's so much in it for every single person, consultant and guest. It's going to be so exciting. Be sure to be a part of that. And next week, guess what? We're going to be right back, same place, same place, right now tonight. So we're going to look for you to be on next week as a consultant with your guests as they're enjoying and hearing about all of the pink possibilities that Mary Kay has to offer. And with that, Melva, if there's no other feed, I'm going to say good night to you.
I can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They're looking.
I tell you, I see Denise rocking away. We always love you.
Awesome.